Hey everybody, welcome to this new channel that basically talks about goalkeeper gloves, everything about goalkeeping. We will also be following the 2014 World Cup, bringing you guys all the info and tutorials and everything will be on this channel. This is Goalie Express. Today what we'll be talking about is how to properly clean your goalie gloves. This I think is one of the most important aspects to when you're a goalie. Mostly because you need your gloves to stay tacky and clean for looks and for the latex not to wear off. I am wearing the Puma C212s. They're very nice. They are finger saves. I will be doing I don't know what's it called, a review on them. Sorry, I will be doing a review, but I will be showing you guys how to clean these. What you will need for this is a toothbrush, a towel, an old towel that you don't mind getting dirty. Sorry about that noise in the background. Where there's something wrong with it shook that thing. There's something wrong with the bathtub upstairs, so they're like with the water and everything. So we're just trying to see if we can fix it. You'll need a sink you also need a sink. Sorry, I'm getting all caught up on my words. You will need a sink. You want a sink that's old, and isn't in use that much, and if you won't really mind it getting dirty, but you don't want it to be. But if it will get dirty, but it won't matter if it does get dirty. Let's just put it like that. And then you'll need your other goalie glove. To start off, basically, what you want to do is you just want to make the water warm, not too hot, not too cold. So wait for it to warm up a little bit here. Okay. So it's pretty warm right now. It's a little too warm. So it's kind of no, it's way too warm. Freaking skin coming off of it. Wow. There we go. Okay, so what you want to do is to start off, you want to just put your hand in the water. Just like this, just to kind of get it just kind of soaked on the back too. And then you squeeze. Let's put that right there. The squeeze is really important so you get out all the sweat and the contained water. You want to squeeze every 15 seconds. To start off, you just kind of want to do this twice, just to get it nice and wet to start off with. So you just squeeze. Then, with your toothbrush, while it's underneath the water, you just kind of scrub along. And then you squeeze. And then you can see all the mud and sweat coming out of the gloves. So we just want to get kind of the tips right there. There we go, we got the fingers done. Now let's squeeze again. And then now we're just going to kind of get the sides of the fingers. There we go. Got it. You might want to get the thumb too. Sorry. I'm a righty and I'm using my left hand. I don't know why I chose to do it this way. And you squeeze out the thumb. And then you want to get the palm right here. You don't want to scrape too hard or too soft. You just want to scrape softly, just like this, and just squeeze. Put the glove back on. And then you really do kind of want to squeeze hard, but not too hard. Just squeeze. There we go. We got the front side. We got the palm. Pretty much done. And you can see right there, it's wearing off. I need some new gloves. But there we go. Now I'm just gonna do the back. The back doesn't really matter too much to me, but I do it anyway. I also do the back of the thumbs. There we go. Squeeze. There we go. Just like that. If you feel it kind of, heavy, saggy, I don't really know how to explain it. If it feels kind of strange on your hands, and that's totally fine. I'm just trying to get the palm again just a little better. And yeah, that's how you clean your gloves. And then I will come back to you guys once I got the other glove clean. So yeah. Okay, so we have just got both my gloves cleaned up. When you're done cleaning, you might notice there's still dirt on them. That's totally fine. If they might just be kind of grayish, or yeah, just kind of grayish than what this is right here. That's fine. It's just the stuff that you couldn't get out. That doesn't mean anything that like you didn't clean it well enough. Some of the dirt and sweat just kind of stays behind, but you got most of it out. This is just what it left behind. So what you do is how to dry out the gloves. What you do, you take like I said when I was downstairs. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said when I was downstairs. What you do is, you take your towel, and you put both your goalie gloves right sort of towards the end. Sorry, my desk is small. So you kind of put it towards the end, and then you just take the ends right here, and you just cover them up like this. And then you take this end right here, and you just kind of cover it up, just like this. So this is just what you need. And then just take one end and fold one end twice. Doesn't really matter how much times you fold it, but just as long as you get into the middle. And then you kind of have them both right here, and then you just take these two ends right here. You should have kind of leftover ends. Kind of put them on the edge like this, and then you just flip them. That's all that you do. Just flip them and just leave them there. Somebody else on YouTube also did this. They said that it only takes 3 hours. Depending on how much you do, how much water you put on it. But usually for me, and I wash all my goalie gloves a lot. It doesn't really matter. Usually it takes about 1.5 days. So yeah, you keep it in the towel for about 12 hours. So that's why you might just want to do it at nighttime. So around 8ish, so 8, and then at 10 o'clock in the morning, it should be fairly dry. But you always just have. But when you wake up in the morning, you take them out, and then you just leave them, just without it being on, without the towel. So you just leave them without the towel on. You do not want to put them in the sun because the latex will actually kind of crack, and it just dries them up, and it kind of just ruins the glove. That's what happens whenever you do this. Whenever you just leave them in the sun. So yeah, just put them right here. Doesn't really matter, but just keep them somewhere where if the water from them drips out, doesn't really ruin anything. So I chose to just put them on this desk. It's kind of wet underneath, but that's all that you need to do for washing your goalie gloves. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe. We will be posting videos kind of weekly, and yeah, that's all we're saying. And like I said before, we will be posting things in the World Cup and just kind of player info for all the big goalie players. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And have a good night, good day, good life. Say being a good goalie or a good soccer player.